Hey guys, it's Ashley. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do something a little different, and I'm going to be talking about reliable information and where I think you can find it best. I am hopping on Jessica Soward's train, and I want to tell you guys my favorite books that I reference every day. I truly enjoy reading and that bring me inspiration. First book that I think you really need, and that is really important, is a Foraging in your area book. If you cannot make it to the grocery store or something like that, what in your area can you eat? There's food all around you. We're just not taught these things. We don't know that. I personally make it a challenge for myself to learn one new thing a month, which doesn't sound so intimidating. Go out, I either go pick something and I go look it up, see what it is, or I find something in the book and go the opposite way, go find it in the forest somewhere. So a Foraging in your area book is really important. What you can get to if you can't get to the normal grocery store. The butchering book, this one right here, this book, Adam, oh thank you, I appreciate you. I referenced this so many times, Butchering the Pigs. It was out when we needed it. If I had any questions, I went to this book. It is amazing. I have used the crud out of this. And this one is amazing because it's poultry, rabbit, lamb, goat, and pork all in one. So most homesteads have poultry and pork. That's kind of normal, I feel, and goats and, you know, lamb and rabbits. So this is an all-in-one really good book. He has one specifically just for beef because, you know, those things are huge. Could you imagine? I'm excited. That is on my bucket list, to butcher my own beef. So yeah, and it's literally picture by picture. He tells you what knives you need. This is my second to close to number one homesteading book you need. And then two, both of these go hand in hand. How to cure and preserve your meat. So it's equally as important that you know what to do with it once you've butchered it, once you've harvested. That's where the fun really begins. What are you gonna do to it? That's my favorite part. So any books you can get on that. So this one, you know, how to cure it, and this one is smoking and salt curing, because you just never know what you're gonna need and what you can get to. So having all of these and knowing the basic information really allows you to do your own thing once you know what to do, or what everyone says you should do. Like Jessica says, once you know the rules, you know when to break them or how you can break them. Another really good one that I think you need, because cookbooks aren't made quite like they were back in the day, and a lot of these cookbooks, they were gifted to me and they're very, very special, but cookbooks are very different these days. So this one is the Bridal edition cookbooks of Home and Garden. So much information. Every page is loaded with recipes. I mean, like 4 or 5 on each page. Tell me a cookbook that's just made that way anymore. All kinds of things. Homemade pasta, there's pictures in it. So having, like, this is I don't even know, thousands of recipes in this one cookbook. And it teaches you too while you're going different cuts of meat. So educational, and like, these books are my favorite. Can you tell? I just get lost. Be here all night, so I started the fire. Let me find, I really want to go to what I just seen. Yeah, this is like baked potatoes, a whole section on potatoes. Like, who even knew you could do so many things to potatoes? Yeah, see, it teaches you about your vegetables and all the things. And it's like this for meat, utensils. So having this amazing, amazing cookbook is really, really awesome, because it's jam-packed full of information. Another one that is really, really great, and this one was my grandmother, so it's really precious to me. This one was done in 1974. I don't know where you could find this cookbook. Probably an antique store, a thrift store. That's really where I'd recommend. But having these two cookbooks, I'm telling you, they don't make cookbooks like they used to, okay? Let me tell you, I've looked at a lot. Okay. But another one like this that is just, it has tabs, guys. It's tabbed. Like, what? Appetizers and beverages, breads, cakes, frosting, cookies, desserts, preserves. Like, they give you everything, because cooking was a different mindset back then, you know? It was everything. It was your everything. So, preserving relish and sauces. I mean, your books have, it's like a one-stop shop. You don't need 6,000 cookbooks for the 20 recipes they hold. You need one cookbook for thousands of recipes, because it's, who's got time? This cookbook will be the difference, and the difference is Betty Crocker. Look how beautiful she was. Another one I like too is the Amish style cookbook, because again, this one is the same. It has, like, doesn't have tabs, but it's color coordinated, so each color is a different thing. So we have desserts, sweets, jams and jellies, canning recipes, breakfast foods, breads, side dishes and vegetables, main dishes, salads and appetizers, and along with like helpful hints and tips and tricks along the way. It's really, these books are different. They're just, cookbooks are beautiful. See, like, tips. Oh, I got into a fight with an immersion blender. No big deal. I won, obviously, because I still have a finger. So, just the Ball Blue Book, and it's a beautiful canning book as well. Lots of amazing recipes, lots of amazing pictures. For somebody that's new to it like I was and just getting started, really intimidating process. Choosing to grow your own food and then being like, that's all we're eating. That's an intimidating process. So having these books that make it seem a little less intimidating are really helpful. I mean, literally step by step, pictures, tips, tricks. It's just a preference, but for me, my favorite thing is cooking for people and cooking for myself, really, because I love to eat. But it's funny because when people eat your food and it tastes good, it's magical. What happens is magical. But when people eat your food and it tastes mediocre or even bad, it's just comical, because it's just like, better luck next time. Like, let's get something else going. You know, if you've worked really hard on it all day and you go to eat it and it's not good. But that's part of the fun too in the kitchen, is trying new things, adding new flavors, being okay if it doesn't taste good, noting kind of where you went wrong and how to fix that next time if you're in a place where that's fine. But that's part of like learning how to be a good chef, honestly, because you are a chef. You provide meals for people. That makes you a chef. I call myself a chef, okay? So another really important book that I think you should read is The Science of Spices. And this is super awesome because it breaks them all down for you to like a periodic table level, and literally goes through each spice and gives you any kind of information that you would need to it, what foods it flavors best with, blends to try. So having a book that teaches you about spices is super fun. What to flavor, what not to flavor, where they flavors originated. I really like this book. It's one of my favorites too, which they're all my favorites. That's why we're here. This is my Google. I want to thank Jessica over at Roots and Refuge for putting this together. I am very excited to be a part of it, and I think even more excited when this list is going to go up, because I cannot wait to buy some of these books. I'm like sitting on the edge of my seat, because I just think this is a great tool that we're going to be able to have and to reference back on and get some good, reliable information back into our communities. So thank you, Jessica. I appreciate you allowing me to be a part of your book collaboration, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.